Hey, it's Chaya with the second episode of Naked, the Messy Middle Edition. Oh God, today I feel like the words aren't coming out straight. I have such a mess going on right now inside, and let me get right to it, okay? See, I actually brought some grounding tools here so that I can actually show you how I ground myself, but also go there all the way and show you what's really going on. You know, this series is to pull back the curtain and show you the truth of how life looks, even for the people who have many tools in their toolbox. It's not like, oh God, I skip around and have a merry day. Sometimes I do. But sometimes it's really messy. And I want to show you that too, so that you know. And so that it's just normal. Let's normalize this, to actually have a messy day and feel messy, and how we talk about it and ground ourselves. I think that's important. So, enough said. Situations like this for a very long time. Soon after my parents, my parents moved when I was around just about hitting adulthood. And it's been a really scary journey since, with my living arrangements. For a very long time, I just kind of hopped around, always too afraid to settle into a place because I was afraid they would leave. You know, it was kind of my trauma, my PTSD, and I was just not aware of it. And I would not put down roots anywhere. And it was very scary. There were times where I was literally homeless. They were very scary times. And today I'm faced with this beautiful opportunity, if I may, trying to look at it from the bright side. But I am faced with a beautiful opportunity to face those fears, the fears of being homeless. See, I am living in a 2-bedroom apartment, and with a roommate that will be moving out shortly. Not quite sure when, but it's very scary. I've been really learning to surrender this part and to let, do my part in it and post it and talk to the people who I think might know the right candidate for this apartment. But then there's this fear in the back of my mind of like, what if it doesn't work out? And if I let the fear talk, how about I let the fear talk so you see how big it is, and it doesn't cripple me, and it just becomes, present. So if I let the fear talk, hey guys, I let you talk. It's okay. I know it's scary, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. I'm just scared. I'm scared that we're not gonna have a place to live, and all the stuff that we're then are gonna come back. We're gonna be desperate, and we're gonna be abused and hurt because we're not gonna be able to hold our own, because we're not gonna have where to live. We're gonna be desperate. We're gonna have to need other people, and not always are they good people. And I'm just scared. I'm scared that everything we work so hard to build is gonna crash. I'm not scared, I'm terrified. All right. So let me express to you, when this comes up, I literally feel this like 2 arms around my neck, which is another whole story for another time, but I literally feel 2 arms around my neck, and I just feel like I'm being choked. And it's just so hard, and there's this like pit in my stomach of like, what if it's right? Like, how can I possibly tell it that it's gonna be okay and everything's not gonna crash and we're gonna be fine? How? And that's when I use this tool that I spoke about, one of the tools that I brought, which is this one right here. A scarf? Well, yeah. See, whenever I put on this scarf represents my guardian angel. And I know that I have a guardian angel because I've been through some pretty bad shit. Excuse my language. That's the first time I'm cursing out loud. I'm sorry. I've been through some pretty bad crap. I don't know if that's better. But my guardian angel's been there the whole time. And for me, that's what works for me. Obviously, for you, it might be someone else or something else. But this is more about, you know, just showing you the actual tool that I use. So whenever I put on the guardian angel, I become my guardian angel and I allow it to talk through me. So this way I can hear what I need to hear. I can say what I need to say and hear it and get the comfort I deserve. And right now I feel like a real mess all over the place, and therefore I'm going to wrap myself with the guardian angel. And Chaya, I know you're so scared, and I really get it. I know how much fear is coming up and how much your past is coming up right now. And I know you think that there isn't a plan, just like you thought back then. But Chaya, there is a plan. And it might not be exactly what you think or want, but you're going to be more than okay. And it's going to really work out. And this is just going to be a beautiful story, a part of your story of how you learn to really let go. And it's okay to resist. It's okay to have such a hard time with all this. It makes sense. But I want you to know you're not alone. And you will never be homeless again. Because you're not who you were before. You have really changed. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. I'm here. I always have been. And I always will be. Whether you feel me or not, I'm still here. So what's actually interesting is that I feel a lot of resistance in my body and my stomach. And I can definitely feel like there's almost like a war going on of like, do we trust and let go or do we not? And that's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. I definitely would love to let go, but I don't want to either fight and force myself to let go, because that feels wrong. I know in time it'll all come, but it definitely feels comforting to hear those words come out of me, you know, and the fear can kind of get less just by that alone. And that's one of the tools that I've been using like crazy, just really connecting to my guardian angel. It's actually a type of psychodrama. It's a modality of therapy that I've been enjoying very much. That's one thing. And then since I still don't feel so grounded, I'm so glad I brought more stuff, because I definitely had a feeling that this would be a hard video. My favorites. I literally will just open it up, put a little bit on my wrist, rub them together. Sometimes, because I got affected by COVID, my smelling, I'll even put it over here to try to introduce proper smells. That's just because of the smell thing. That's, you know, if you have that problem, that definitely does help. And then I like to smell it a bit and just allow myself to have this moment right here, right now. I'm going to put my guardian angel around me. Instead of becoming it this time, I'm going to just allow it to hold me a little bit, to hold my resistance and to hold me and the fear that's just mounting and huge. And then there's one last thing, which I love, and that's sage. That's a newly acquired taste for me. I've been literally putting it on just a little bit. I'm actually going to do it now so you see. Usually I walk around and Oh, the lighter's wet, so I'm not going to put it on right now. I'll literally just put it on for a minute, smell it, and then turn it off. That's for me. Sometimes I'll clean out the room as well, just for, it feels really good. But even just to smell it, there's something very relaxing about sage. Now my sense of smell is not doing so well, so it kind of doesn't smell so good always, but it still has a very relaxing effect. So that's where I'm up to. I promised that this series would be a real true, almost like, I don't know what you call this, not a documentary, I'm not really sure, but of true feelings, of true growth and true journey, to actually see the naked version of it, because I feel like we all hide it. And it's hard for me to pull back the curtain, but I feel like someone's gotta. And I want to normalize this. I want our tools to be something we can share while sharing how we learned it and how we're using it, and how, I've acquired these tools, but I'm still using them today. It's not like it's, oh, now it's all over. No, it's real hard work. But it's awesome. Because life happens and change is constant. How else would I do this? Yeah, right now I'm terrified beyond words. But I'm not alone. And I know I'll be fine. And I can't wait to share with you more about everything that's going on. Because, oh God, there is so much more. So, do you like this messy middle version of naked? Yeah, you know what to do, right? Okay, I think you forgot. You like, you subscribe, you let me know. Comment, however you want to do it. Let me know. And I'll see you soon.